Hello Virgo, I am Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to learn about love for you, and we are going to use romance angels. Clarifying the romance angels, we are going to get main energies, and then we are going to go to the doorway gateway to spirit and see what the spiritual messages are for you for January. And let's get started. Here we go. These are going to be the aspects or steps for January in love. Spirit for Virgos, what are aspects they will face or meet in January for love? First one out. Forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning is your first aspect. Spirit for Virgos, another aspect that they will face or meet in January. Calling in your soulmate or your twin flame, Virgos. Yes. And Virgos, in case you do not know, I am a person that reads numbers and colors. For Virgos, another aspect they will meet or face in January. Spirit. No. Come on. One more. Another aspect here. There it is. You have romantic feelings. Romantic feelings, Virgo. Okay. Now, the main energies of these aspects. Spirit for Virgos, forgiving and learning. What is the main energy here for Virgos? Taking action towards. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because this card came out a certain way. This is action. And when this card came out, it's talking about you taking action towards calling in your soulmate or your twin flame, right? So that was clarified first. So let's switch the order. Calling in your soulmate will be first now, and moving out the way of this learning and forgiving. So we are I see we're gonna be going in the way of the things you need to do in order to call in your soulmate or your twin flame. Okay. Spirit for forgiving and learning for Virgos. What's the main energy here? There it is. Healer of the ages, baby. Healer of the ages. And for Virgos, romantic feelings. What's the main energy here, Spirit? Got it. Oh, the indecision, Virgos. What's on your mind, honey? What's going on, Virgos? All right, so now let me go back over the order because we had a shift. So first it's going to be calling in your soulmate or your twin flame, right? Then you're going to go over here to the learning and forgiving, or forgiving and learning. And then the third aspect will be the romantic feelings, okay? Had a shift just like that, right? So, what is the hidden wisdom here, Spirit, that cannot be seen in the physical, but is there in the spiritual for calling in your twin flame or soulmate and taking action for Virgos, January 2019? Don't run, okay? The Phoenix is here. This card talks about surrendering to change or a resurrection that is going to occur. If it has not, it will. Second aspect, Spirit for forgiving and learning, the healer of ages. What's the hidden wisdom here for Virgos? For Virgos, the chess queen. And let me tell you something, Virgos, before I continue. I believe I have already done a love reading for you all. I keep up, yeah. But when I was in prayer, Virgos came, right? So I went and I looked at my chart. I said, well, I keep up with everything, so I know who has gotten a love reading, who has not. So I said, well, Spirit, Virgo's already, received a love reading for this month. So I was like, well, I'm just going to do Cancer. Right? That's me trying to take over Spirit, which is not possible. So I did another reading, right? So now I'm here again. And I came with my mind set on Cancer. But now I just realized, oh my God, this is for Virgo. So Virgo, I don't know what the pull is or what the need is, but because Spirit has came in here and brought you forth, the need or the pull is going to be answered somewhere in this message. So for January, you're going to have 2 love readings. You're the only sign so far. Okay, so let's get over here to this. And then you see we just had a shift between a calling in your soulmate and your twin flame towards forgiving and learning. You seen that shift? This is another shift, this whole reading. So I don't know what has occurred in your situation, because everybody's situation is different, but a shift is here. Okay, so for romantic feelings and the indecision, Spirit, what's the hidden wisdom for Virgos? Okay, stop. You have a card, comes out upright, and for this learning and forgiving, it is between the healer of the ages directly and the chess queen. This is the healer of the ages. This is the energy. This is the transformation card, because this is the swan queen, and this is the queen of chess queen. And I'm going to explain all of these things to you, and I see now where the need is, right? So it's a major need, I see. And so let's go back over here and clarify romantic feelings and indecision. I can't even get over here to this indecision of these romantic feelings. What's going on? Somebody needs clarity, I see. Spirit, for romantic feelings and the indecision here for Virgos, what's the hidden wisdom? Oh my goodness, Virgos. I'm going to stop, because now I hear Spirit say surrender, release, surrender, release. So when you get over here to this romantic feelings and this indecision, we're going to surrender and release to see what you need to learn, because I can't get over here. I'm being stopped. So that's the block, right? So you have another card that came out again, but this card is face down, and it comes out under calling your soulmate and your twin flame. Now you already have the action, and you have the phoenix, right? But now you have a card that comes out face down over the energy action, you taking action, right? This is the action. And then this is the phoenix down here, see? Right? And you have, let me see what you have. Dragon duo. Whew. Alright. We're gonna get to it. Alright. So let's talk. Let's go. And like I said, did I say I don't even remember? When I say it has been so many changes in these last 2 days. This is the day 2. It shifts. Shifts are occurring. So now let's go to this calling in your soulmate, and I'm going to include twin flames as well for those who are on the twin flame journey. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Is this what the shift is about? Is it the fact that you are praying and you are visualizing and you are having positive affirmations and you don't see a change. A shift is coming, right? And it's gonna come because you have your action card going towards this Phoenix here. See this energy of action, you taking action. And in this action card here, first let's talk about this 8. This 8 is a transformation of itself, right? Because 8 is a number of transformation, and it is the number of spirit, and it's a number of spiritual rebirth and rejuvenation. And in this card, when you talk about a pull or a balance of the yin and the yang, the white horse is beating the black horse. The positive energy is going to win the race over the negative energy going over here towards this Phoenix, right? And what is Phoenix? You having a choice. You having a choice to either resurrect, how you calling your soulmate, or you having a choice to surrender the actions in which you call in your soulmate, Virgo, right? And when I say it's a choice here, either you are going to surrender to change, because I keep telling you about the shift, or you are going to choose to resurrect how and when you call in this soulmate, right? Because you have the dragon duo here, Virgo. No. You know what this says? It's a block here, right? And you must take action. You must take action towards this inner conflict, because the dragon duo talks about the inner conflict. And I'm gonna talk about this inner conflict of resurrection or surrendering to change. And it all is about you calling in your soulmate or twin flame. What's going on? Y'all making me, I gotta go back and look at your other love reading. I need to see. Because, listen. When I say it's so many transformations all over this board, it is ridiculous. I have not had anyone, any sign who has had so many transformations or the need for transformation. This is a need. This is a need. And this is just for the first aspect of calling in your soulmate. This is a need. You have 3 needs under the first one. And then when you're going over here to your second aspect, forgiving and learning, this is a transformation or a need. This is the transformation or the need. Look at that. Transformation, intuition, and patience. And then this is the need or the transformation. That's all up under forgiving and learning. Yeah. And then when you get over here to these romantic feelings, this is a need. Yeah. Because something is blocking you. Blockages everywhere. Let's go. So let's talk about this calling in your soulmate or your twin flame. This is what we talking about. Your first aspect for January. Well, yeah, for January. When I say it's a shift, it's a shift. And when we talk about shifts, this is a 5. This is the change or the need to change. This is the transformation state. Because right now, Virgo is in inner conflict or the conscious choice. Either you lacking a conscious choice or you don't know which way to go. Morality. See? Now, in this card, I'm going to ask you a question. And I want you to comment below because I want to see the answers. Are you more logical or are you more emotional? Virgos. Now I'm going to ask you this question. Did the sky dragon swoop down and get the water dragon? Because the sky dragon needs to feed. Or was the sky dragon flying low too low that the water dragon jumped up and grabbed the sky dragon. Answer. I want to see your comments. Right? So that's the inner conflict. Are you too emotional? Are you too logical? Or are you just confused? Because this confusion, or you being too emotional, or you being too logical, is causing a problem here. Because you don't know how to call in your soulmate or your twin flame. And then they're saying you need to take action towards either the resurrection or you surrendering to change of. Let me see. 8, 2, 10, 5, 6. A balance. All of these cards, the dragon duo, right? And the action called energy, and the hidden wisdom of the phoenix. All these cards equal 6. It's a call or a need for balance, which is correct about you calling in your soulmate or your twin flame. Because honestly, this is really confusing. And I don't know, I can't break down the confusion because there are so many Virgos. And there are so many Virgos with different situations. Right? But what I can tell you is, depending on which way you go in this, whether you're more logical or you're more emotional, it is time to change. Right? Because if you are more emotional, that's the water dragon. You are adding too much water to the equation of this. Calling your soulmate or your twin flame. So therefore, your actions towards this surrendering to change and resurrection is going to be drowned out. You're going to drown it out because emotions is water, right? So if you are logical, the sky dragon, yeah, overthinking things, to you calling in your soulmate or your twin flame, that's a problem too, because it's too much air in the equation of you taking action towards the resurrection or surrendering to change, because air dries it out. It's too dry. So you either too wet or you too dry. There is no balance, but there is a call for balance here, because that's why this is a 6. With this, it's a switch. You need to change. If you're too emotional, get out your feelings and go to your logic. If you're too logical, switch and go to your emotions. Yeah. Just do it. Just do it. Because y'all done came up here again for January. I don't know what the need is. And if you are confused and you don't know which way to go, email me, contact me, and I can help you. Okay? Now let's find out what you're going to gain in a spiritual sense when you switch this. Yeah. So spirit. For Virgos calling in their soulmates, because they are in karmic situations in which they have to learn lessons of life with, and the twin flames, that they should know that it's a process and a way that you do all things. When they learn to take action towards the resurrection or surrendering to change of calling in their soulmate and switching up their logic and emotions, what will they gain here? Dang, you see how fast that came out? And then let me tell you something else about this card that comes out. It points at the dragon duo because you have devotion here. So the top of the head of this devotion is pointing towards the dragon duo, but the bottom of the card points to the next energy card over here. And look what it is. A masculine energy holding a heart. Y'all have overthought. You have overthought the process, or you have either drowned out the process in emotion. This what it looks like. Let me try to get it where you can see it. This what it looks like. So the head points to the dragon duo towards a masculine energy. Either you are the masculine energy that is caught, or you that's stuck in confusion, or you are a person that has either overthought or too much emotion towards a masculine energy holding a heart. Virgo, what y'all got going? Listen, it says trust your spiritual guidance. That's what I'm doing today. That's why I'm here. It's all about a spiritual connection. I call upon the universe or the divines to send forth divine spirit. So I can talk to divine spirit. That's 3. That's the creation of the spiritual connection, right? Now that I have called forth divine spirit, right? That's the 1. So I can talk to divine spirit. That's 2. For Virgos, that's 3. That's a spiritual connection. Trust your spiritual guidance. Spirit gives me the message, and I take the message and give it to you. 1 is spirit. 2 is me. I'm the middleman. And you are the 3. That's the spiritual connection. That's the creation. 3 is creation. Right? Your commitment has been recognized. Yeah, you know why your commitment has been recognized? Because you want to be, or you are committed to this. Because this is what you own. This is what we're doing, a love energy read for Virgo. So calling in your soulmate, your twin flame, yeah, that is your commitment. You are loved unconditionally. That's what this says. Yeah. You know why you love unconditionally? Because the divines literally loved you enough to see the confusion and the conflict within you. Knowing that you did not know, you don't know which way to go. Literally. That's why Spirit said Virgo and I said no. I said no. Me being the little physical self that I am, you know. No, I'm not going to do Virgo. I already did Virgo. I got to do Cancer. Because I'm almost done with all my love readings for the month. I'm going to do Cancer. Still got up here. Spirit gave me a message for me. I like to tell you and talk to you all because, you all are my light family, right? So, light. The family, L-I-G-H-T, y'all my light family, right? So I was reading and I was talking to Spirit, right? And I had to go take my children to school, and I came back, So I had already said, okay, tomorrow I'm off from work, unless I, go take care of a patient or something. And when today, which is Friday, it's going to be all about readings. I'm going to get all my love readings done. So I had not been keeping track of all my love readings, but I went back and I wrote out everything again today of what love readings I had did, so I would know. I got sidetracked. This was the setup. So when I came home, from dropping the children off, I seen my Enchanted Maps deck sitting out on my desk. So I said, dang, did I leave them out? No, I ain't leave them out, because usually when I leave and go and come, I put all my oracles and cards up and stuff. So I said, well, let me get over here and see what's going on. Spirit has a message, and I received a beautiful message. Because yesterday, if you're a part of the Twin Flame journey, you'll understand. Yesterday was a day that I rendered judgment towards my masculine, right? So when I seen the cards, I got sidetracked, and then I still came on here and did the reading for Virgo. Now that's what we're doing, because now I see confusion and blockage. Virgo, what's going on? So that's why I said when things are meant, it's meant. And because I have called Divine Spirit here to be with us now, for your enlightenment, now I see why. Because y'all got too much, it's so much going on. You can contact me if you need to unblock yourself or get out of a state of confusion, right? So now let's move to your second aspect. Literally your second one. forgiving and learning. Because remember, the soulmates in the forgiving and learning switched. Well, what the forgiving and learning was your first aspect. It moved to the second to allow calling in your soulmate to move up to the first. Right? Shifts. You see the shifts? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And let me talk to you about this. This is a card that talks about a creation. Because when you talk about creation, because creation can be anything, but remember I told you creation is 3. It says, as you release and heal the past. That's 1. You experience more love in the present. That's 2. But why? For the future. See that? Past is 1. Present is 2. And the future is 3. What do you need to learn now about forgiving a situation so you can move forward to the future? What's going on with you, Virgo? Because see, now they say that when I say they, I mean divine spirit. They say that the Hill of Ages is here. And the Hill of Ages comes in to bring a balance. This is a 6 up here. 6 is balance. And okay, when you talk about this Hill of Ages, the Hill of Ages has enlightenment and power within the hand here, right? That's your action. You also talk about the enlightenment of power within the chest. That's the heart. And then you see the power and the light radiating above the head. The action, to take action about what's the heart matters, and having the enlightenment of, it's all about, bringing a balance. And then let's not forget that that's a 3 too. The hands is 1, the chest is 2, the head is 3. And I tell everyone, you have to think positive, or you have to allow yourself to open up, to receive help, right, in order to bring in this balance. And if the Hill of Ages is here about forgiving and learning, what is it that you need to forgive, or who you need to forgive, so you can learn that you must have a balance in order to move forward towards the future. That's why the Hill of Ages is here. It needs to be some type of balance rendered here. And then on top of that, you have the Swan Queen. All this, oh my God, back to back. All these 3 cards. Oh, geez. It's all about transformation, balance, and help. You are being offered help. That's what the Hill of Ages is about. That's why you think it says the Healer of Ages. And this ages with an S on the end is just not talking about you yourself. This balance is being offered for all generations of you. You, the Hill of Ages, is here. Look at all that fire and power, radiation. So now you have the Swan Queen here. Transformation, intuition, and patience. And this is a 4. Right there, that's a 4. 4 is the root. Structure, the stability. Yeah, the foundation. So within the root, there needs to be a transformation. Virgo needs to understand that they need to change the structure or the root of themselves to bring in this balance. Right? That's what it's about. And then when you see 6 and you see 4, it's a 1. Together, all these things are 1. 1 you, 1 thought, 1 journey. The 1 you need to bring a balance. Right? The one thought is transformation needs to occur. within the foundation of you. And the one journey is right now, you need to forgive or learn how to forgive. Now, so you can move forward in the future. And what happens? How do you do that? You have the chess queen here. This is a 3. This is the creation of connection with you and spirit. In this image, you have the queen. Because in the game of chess, the object or the goal is to protect the queen in chess. That's why it says trust and strategies. This card talks about you trusting in spirit. You trusting in spirit, whether you allow spirit in to guide you to where you need to be or what you need to do. And you need to do something, Virgo, because all this confusion everywhere, all these blockages. I keep talking about blockages. And when you allow spirit to make your moves for you, you cannot go wrong. There is no wrong in spirit. Because spirit is a divine being within the earth to allow us spiritual growth. And if the divine spirit of wisdom, it comes from the divine, where's the error? There's no error. There's no wrong. It's all 100% right. It's 100% pure. Because the divines are pure energy. And when spirit comes to bring in the pure energy. This is the creation of the connection. Whether it be the divine spirit and me, that's a connection. Divine spirit, me as the middleman, and you, the 3. If you need to connect, you need to talk, reach out, email me, we'll talk. Because they're saying the connection is here. This is the opportunity for you to right all your wrongs. Literally, right all your wrongs. Right? Because if you don't forgive, you cannot move forward. So either the need is to forgive, or you learning how to forgive. If you need to get an understanding about a situation you're not sure, email me. Just plain and simple, right? So spirit, when Virgo, not if, when Virgo forgives or learns how to forgive, to allow the healer of the ages in to create a transformation with the help of divine spirit, what will they gain here? What will they gain? Came out quick. And the card that came out, beautiful. What will you gain? Downloads and understanding, Virgo. Yeah. And you need that. It said truth is being revealed. Yeah. Because that's all that goes down over here. In Enlightened Mystic Essentials. I'm Leah. I told you that, you know. And it's, listen, when I say that there is an order to everything, right? I have accepted my soul's path or my destiny. And part of my destiny is to come to you all and explain things, right? Because that's what I'm here for. You know, if I do not tell you what I see, what spirit gives me, because spirit is from the divines and the divines is the truth. Didn't I just tell you that? If I lie to you or I do not tell you everything that I see here, who do you think is going to get in trouble for that? Leah. And I will not jeopardize what I see and know or to lie to you for the punishment. Why would I? Do it make sense? I don't want any type of pain or suffering. You know, I don't like this confusion that you're in, and it's a need, because that's why I'm here again for Virgos. When I say in all my years, this is a first. I have never done readings back to back for any sign. But understand the fact that when I do go before the divines and pray for divine spirit, I always ask for the prominent energies. And they know that. So that's why Virgo came up again. What's going on, Virgo? It says deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Right. Deep insights about you learning and forgiving, or you learning that you need to learn, or you need to forgive. And when it says coming from heaven, yeah, the balance is here. The healer of the ages is here. Transformation is here. And spirit is here. These are your spiritual connections. And here once again we have 1, 2, 3. You see how these threes are hitting heavy for you all? Take heed. Take heed. Now let's get over here to these romantic feelings. Romantic feelings. Where's another block at? Because we don't even have any spiritual wisdom here. But we'll get some once we learn what you need to surrender, release, or accept about these romantic feelings and this indecision. What you got going on, Virgo? Your feelings are real. Because real is truth. And truth is the light, right? And worth exploring. Yeah, you better explore something. Because right now, Virgo is confused. Or Virgo is blocked. And what is blocking, or what is the confusion, is the indecision. And what's this number? 8. You have another 8. An opportunity. Because 8 is what? Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations. The transformation of spirit. And let's talk about this card. You know, I told you I read numbers and colors, right? Yeah. When I say it's crazy because the energy around me is depressing. It's so down. It's literally like, I'm like, dang, that's how I feel. And before I came on to do your reading, but not do your reading, you know what I mean? Because I was hell-bent on cancer, supposedly. I thought. I was all happy. Because remember I told you I had just received a message. Myself. And I was happy because I'm happy. But now I'm like, oh my God. Oh, it's dragging. It's depressing. We're going to get through it though. And I'll help you get through it. So let's talk about this card. When you see the red, because that's your focal point. And when you see this red, you see that big old tree. And then you see these signs, right? So red represents blood, love, or defeat. That's what red represents. And considering the fact that no one is bleeding here, the blood factor is out. So now, is it about love? Which way do I go for love? Or is it about defeat? If I go this way, I might not win. I might lose. See the confusion? So you either go left or you go right. Or you can attempt to go forward, but that tree is going to block you because you're facing the tree now. So you can't go forward. So do you go left or do you go right? Spiritual rebirth and rejuvenation. Divine spirit is here. It's an opportunity. So you have hit a block, right? So let's see. Spirit. For romantic feelings and this indecision, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted for Virgos about this indecision towards romantic feelings? What needs to be surrendered, released? Okay, stop, Virgos. Card comes out face down, and it is crossing out or touching the chess queen, downloads and understanding, and devotion. Let me try to, I'm going to show you. Because if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a person who likes to show you things. And I talk to you to get it. So let's see if you can see. See, now bring it down. Here it is. This is your card that comes out, right? It's face down. So this is what you're not seeing, not getting, or not understanding. But look what it crosses out. Downloads and understanding, devotion, and the chess queen. This is the chess queen. See? So let me put all my little cards back. And it is surrender to silence. Yeah, the calming down of all this confusion. It says, in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go of that right there, Virgo, the indecision, and enter into the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. This is the healing and the replenishment of you, these romantic feelings. But you have to learn how to let go of this. I just said, if you are too logical, you add too much air to the equation, you dry it out. What can grow in when the climate or the surrounding is too dry? Nothing. If you add too much water, if you're emotional, you drown out everything. What can grow? Nothing. Even if you give a plant too much water, it will not grow because you drown out the roots. If you don't give that plant enough of water and it dries out, what happens? It will not grow. It will die. So you are in a crossroad. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, Virgo. Y'all need to get it together. I don't know what's going on. Because everybody, all Virgos, you know, or even not just all Virgos, but people who have different, you know, planets in Virgo, yeah, this applies to them too. And then, you know what's kind of crazy? And I'm looking like, oh my God, because I'm Virgo rising. Oh my God. I was just good a minute ago. Now I'm like, if y'all could feel this energy, this atmosphere over here pressing down on me, I'm ready just to let me go to sleep so I can wake up and maybe it'll be better. That's for real. I'm not with that. I'm not with it. Y'all need to get up out of this. So spirit for Virgos, sun, moon, rising, Venus and Mercury. Venus is the planet of love. Mercury is the planet of communication and coordination. Get up out of this. It's so depressing. It's so, I don't want to do it. That's what I'm saying. For Virgo's romantic feelings, and them facing this indecision and surrendering to the silence, whether the silence needs to be broken silence and you need to speak up and speak out, or you need to get away and silence all the confusion. What will they gain here? No, this is not what will they gain. This is the wisdom. What's the hidden wisdom, spirit? See, I'm all off, y'all. I'm all off. I can't, What's the hidden wisdom here for this surrender, the silence of this indecision? I'm so off. Y'all got me off. Now listen. We already surrendered and released. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. I'm off. Y'all got me off. I'm not with this. I'm a straightforward person. I keep it raw, keep it real. We supposed to have been over here what you supposed to gain. Listen, anyway, everything is meant, right? So your wisdom card comes out, because I said earlier we couldn't get a wisdom card then, but once we surrender, release, we'll get a wisdom card. We got the wisdom card, y'all. But, you know, when I say the wisdom card, this is the spiritual wisdom of the spiritual. What divine spirit wants to tell you. But this card comes out face down. This is what you don't see, what you don't know. And it crosses out your downloads and understanding. Yeah. It crosses out your surrender to silence, and it points at the chess queen, which is spirit, right? So let me try to move everything for you to see, because you know I like for you to see things. Now look, can you see it? Let me bring it down a little more. Here it is. Surrender to silence is here. This is the hidden wisdom. This is your spiritual downloads. And you see how that corner is pointing up to the chess queen? And it is. Oh my God. It's in reverse. You have the fire prince in reverse. The fire prince in reverse, Virgos. You know what the fire prince is? The fire prince upright is the optimism. But in reverse, it means aggression. And right now, the aggression talks about, the fire prince talks about you not having drive. And I know the hell you don't have none, because I don't have none. You know, it's all gone. No drive, no passion to take action. And this is a card 4. This is what's in the root of you. This is what's in the foundation or the structure and, you know, the stability. What is it? Lee, I just don't have no drive to even do anything. And I'm finna tell you right now, you don't have no passion. You don't have no drive about these romantic feelings. Right? So you know what that means? You're going to stay stuck. And it's at this same point, because you are not putting forth the energy and the effort to make a change. And you are not putting forth the energy and effort to surrender to the silence about the indecision of this romantic feelings. If you don't have no drive, where the hell are you going at? It's just like a car or a truck or a vehicle. If you don't put gas behind it, where is it going to go? So you're just going to get in the car, put on your seatbelt, crank up the car, the truck, and you're not even going to switch gears. But you need to go to the store, or you need to go to the doctor's appointment, or you need to go to school, you need to go somewhere. But how the hell is you going to get there if you don't put no gas and shift them gears? Nope, we got to get up out of this. So spirit, now we're going to see what you're going to learn. Spirit, for Virgos, when, again, not if, they face this indecision about these romantic feelings, and they surrender to silence. Let me show you why I talk to you. When Virgo faces the indecision to their romantic feelings and surrender to the silence, whether the silence be to break the silence or to silence the confusion of not taking the actions or having the drive for these romantic feelings, what will they gain here? What will they gain? Stop. Card comes out face up. Yes, we needed that. But this card faces, it crosses out. The Swan Queen, that's the transformation, intuition, patience. The downloads and understanding, that's what you need. And it points at the chess queen again. Spirit is here. Yeah. And let's not forget that the Swan Queen, the downloads and understanding, and the chess queen are all 3 cards. Again, the creation. You need to create something, because right now they're saying no, they don't have it. They don't have it. That's why all this damn confusion and indecision. See how that go? No. Now let me show you if I can. Let me see if I can move it down. Again, boy, I done showed y'all a lot of stuff today, but it's good. You need to see. This is your card, right? Now, I don't want nothing to fall. This card up here is the Chess Queen. And I did move. Hold on. Because it points. Now, here is the downloads and understanding. And it points at the Chess Queen. And the other side of this card up here, I don't know if you can see it. It points nowhere. So that's how I know it's pointing at the Chess Queen. Right? And it is higher learning. Yeah, you need to learn something about these. You need transformation. You need a change. And it says you have learned from experience. And what I'm experiencing right now, just the way the atmosphere is so heavy, it's so depressing, it's so dark. More inner study is required to further progression. You have learned from experience. Let's not forget that the forgiving and learning is here. The forgiving and learning. And what needs to be learned is that the Hill of Ages is here. It needs to be a balance. More inner study. More inner study. What is the inner study? Transformation. Is now required. That's the Chess Queen. The Chess Queen is required. It is. Because you are requiring that you need the spirit to come in here and make your moves. That's the creation. 3. That you get up out of this state of depression that you in to further progressions. That's the downloads and understanding. You need to understand. You need to accept. The acceptance is the downloads. And the understanding is what you learned. You have learned about the creation of spirit. You have learned that it's a transformation and a shift occurring. You know, and I'm going to tell you something. I was talking to my friend the other day, and I was telling her, I said, you don't remember me telling you about, you know, a shift is going to occur? And in case you don't know, Virgo, because you're going to get this video Friday, tomorrow or Sunday, the full moon is coming in, right? And I have been hearing everyone talk about the eclipse that is occurring this weekend. You need to power up, because I feel so shake it off. Like, I have to shake this off. I am literally going to smudge and cleanse my area when I get done with this video. I can't take it. You know, that's like a roller coaster ride. I go from being happy till now I done swung over here to this depression. And considering the fact that I am Virgo rising, I take heed to everything. So if you need to contact me, email me, talk to me, I'll talk back. I talk to everyone, because now is a no-go and the need is here. One thing to let you all know, I have lowered the prices. I say, Spirit, you know, I need to know, because I understand that people are struggling, and I also understand the fact that it is not fair, you know, because you don't have the funds or the financial means, that you are rejected, or you are not allowed help, spiritual help. So I said that was unfair. So I said, Spirit, what do I need to change, and what do I need to... So everything has, like, literally everything. My website is there. It explains everything. It accepts cards. It accepts PayPals. It really doesn't matter. I try to keep the doorway open for all those, you know. So, that's your reading. And let me tell you something else. If you need help with your spiritual side, Because like I told, who was it? Scorpio. In order for your physical to grow and succeed, your spiritual side has to be amplified up, right? So when you grow your spiritual side up, your physical has no choice but to follow. You see what I'm saying? So if you feel like you are blocked, or you feel like you have been blocked, talk to me. If you're not sure about which way you need to go and you in this confusing state, talk to me. I'll talk back. You know how many people or viewers have like literally taken what I've given them from spirit in the divines, and they have emailed me? You know how many life stories I have received, and I have sat there and I have read every word. And the thing about me, when you share your life with me, I share a piece of life of myself, my energy to you. I just told you were my light family, and I mean that. You know, so look at that. Look at your spiritual pathways. I got a video out, spiritual pathways, because I actually had people emailing me, you know, Leah, can you help us with the spiritual? And I went to before the divines, and I asked them, you know, divines, can you allow divine spirit to come in here and help me help my light family? Because there is a need there, and I told you a long time ago, wherever the need is, I'm there. Like literally. I told you I signed up for this before I even arrived to this earth, just like you. But now it's confusion everywhere. And then if you have not looked up your birth charts, please do so, because your birth charts are free. And you need to see, you need to look at your rising, because I just told you mine was Virgo. Now I'm like, right? Your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your Mercury. And once again, Venus is your love. We're doing a love energy read for you all again. And your Mercury is your communication and coordination. Maybe you need to look up your Mercury and figure out why we come in here again. And I believe the first Virgo love energy read was not like this. There has been a shift, and literally we had a shift on this board today for you all. What is going on? Talk to me. I talk back. You stay positive, because how you think is how you act. And right now, you indecisive and you confused. Stay positive, think positive, be positive. Understand that you have to release the blockages, and you have to release the fears, because we are in the year of creation. 2019 is the year of the Empress. And in order for you to have a direct link to the divines, you have to clear out your blockages and your fears, because when you go forth to create, right, you have all of these blockages and fears, right? Say, okay, so I'm you, Virgo, and these are your blockages and fears, and now I manifest, right? And you the divines, just say, when I send out my energy as a whole, right? As a whole, I send it out. But when it hits these blockages and barriers, it becomes scattered, and it comes to the divine scattered. So this is why, right? When it comes back, right, as scattered energy. Let me show you. I'm visual. So now the divine sent it back scattered energy, right? Now look, say it's four energies. But when it goes through these blockages and these barriers that's there, it knocks down some of the energy. Just like when you send it out as a whole, it became scattered. You have to clear out these barriers, right? These are the barriers. When you clear out the barriers, right, and you send out the energy, and it goes directly to the divines, And the divines get it. When they send it back, it comes back whole. That's why people are creating and manifesting, and they are not receiving what they have created, their manifestations of creations, back as whole. It's only coming in bits and pieces, or it's coming in too slow, because you know how many layers and layers and layers of blockages and fears have built up over the time that you have been on this earth. And then you have people that constantly manifest and constantly manifest and constantly creating. But everything you send out has to go through those barriers. I have been talking that you all need to release these blockages and fears and these curses and stuff, whether it be that you do it on your own with the thinking and your actions, or someone else, they don't like you, they envious of you, so they wish bad upon you, and evil things and evil intent and evil thoughts against you. Those are called dark energies. They are there. Yeah. And I knew last year. That's why I started talking about this last year. You have to knock down these barriers and these blockages if you wanted to receive, because I knew that this year was the year of creation. The Empress is the all source of creation. Yeah, and you have to create and manifest in this year, 2019. So what you create and manifest can take root and start its growth process for next year. Sorry. So, it's a need. Yeah. I'm here. Anything else I want to tell you about? No, I think that's it. Stay positive. Think positive. Please, because it's so depressing. Like, literally, I'm off. Like, what the hell is going on? I was just good. I was great. I was happy. Now I'm like, And considering the fact that I'm Virgo rising, I don't like this. I refuse this shit. Listen, you better get up out of this. You better shake up out of this. I'm here. Email me, talk to me, whatever. I'll set you on the right path, because that's what I'm here to do. That's why Divine Spirit is here. The creation of the connection is here for you. If you don't know how, I'll help you. So until next time. Oh yeah, and we getting ready to face our fears again, Virgo. If you have not looked at my videos, go look at your Virgos facing the fears for December. I'm getting ready to put out facing the fears for January. I'm so ready to see what's going on. But I will not put them out until I'm done with these love energy reads. And I have, I think, 3 more. Still, I have 3 because I had to come back and see you. So listen, you are my light family. I wish you love, light, wisdom. I send you love, light, and wisdom to get out of this negative energy. It cannot linger long. The longer it lingers, the more confusion it causes. So until next time, I am Leah. That's me. This is Enlightened. Enlightenment of you, Virgo. Knowledgeable, informed, guided. Mystic is spiritual. Outside this physical world we live in called Earth. Mystic Essentials. Essentials is your life, your path, your journey. Life path, life journey of you. Stay positive. Happy Empress. And if I have not told you this year, Happy New Year, Virgo.